Welcome back to our channel. I'm Kawana.
I'm Kree.
And we are Word to Your Mother. Woo, woo.
We got new toys.
Yes, y'all. Yes, we are back. We missed y'all so much, girl.
Back with the get back.
Yes. So, Crayon, what exactly have we been doing?
What haven't we been doing? I think we done tried a little bit of everything. Mainly, though.
Yeah, we was working on that BFU, the Black Student Family Union. Yeah, I was about to say the Black Student Union, but the Black Family Union. So what it was our family got together, and it was kind of like mocked after the Black Student Union. We had like positions, the
That was
president.
the inspiration, right?
Yeah, it was the inspiration.
Student.
It's a story behind it. I'll tell y'all one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had the president, the treasurer, the secretary. We had like people that find vice president, people that find the events, and so it was a family club, and we was going strong. We went strong for a year in pieces. So it started off 6 months, fell off, not because we fell out.
Right, that part. We should say it is a family full of women. So, and there's a lot of trauma that has happened or just, situations that happened growing up. So that was a huge factor. But we accomplished some great things. We went on a cruise.
Mm-hmm. that was the first round.
That was the first round, yes.
And that unpacked a lot of hurt stuff, so, it kind of ended our first 6 months, But when you say that we are a family full of women, the issues that we were having is what most Black families have. You know what I mean?
Necessarily because we were a family full of women. We were just bickering because we're women. But I think because we were women, the way we deal with problems was a part of the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we had problems that were there regardless, just from being Black in America growing up. And, people who took people in and, just all the family situations. We have a little bit of everything in there. So
the same as every family. Every family. It was everything you could think of in the Black family that kind of broke it up is the same things that we were dealing with. And like she said, we just didn't know how to resolve those issues, which, caused us to be like, hey, look, we ain't cool right now.
Right. Right. So we went through, 2 phases of that?
Yes.
Right now we're on an off.
Yeah, and it's probably off. I think that it's some individual therapy needs to be had.
Absolutely.
Yeah, before we can come together and have family therapy and, instead of just acting like nothing is going on and, things like that.
Yeah, so that situation, that time period took up a lot of our energy, our attention, our hearts, our focus. Like, we really poured a lot into that project and our family. Like, it wasn't just a project. It was really about reuniting our family and everyone getting reconnected and reestablishing those family bonds. And, everybody wanted the same thing.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. And so we really got to see kind of like the poetic justice of it, like the horror, like everybody wanted the same thing. Everybody said they wanted family. Everybody wants love and support, but for whatever reason, we just could not come together to.
Yeah, because I think it's because the trauma wasn't really addressed. Like, I think it needs to be professional therapy, as a family, as individuals, before we can address those things. But y'all, we had fun. We got T-shirts. We got hoodies. We did a parade, y'all.
It was beautiful. We had so many amazing moments when we were on. And I mean,
yeah. Another thing was the different generations, just seeing the different generations working together, but of course the older people fell off first because they couldn't get with how things are done now, which the next generations kind of, so it was very interesting. And it's something that I would be willing to try again, just in a different way.
Yeah, definitely. I feel better established boundaries. And I think that in each cycle, whether we were on or off, I think what you poured into it, you got out of it. If you really invested in the experience, you learned a lot about yourself. I know me personally, I held a couple of seats, different positions on the board. I was secretary, I was president, I was, somewhat of just part of the board committee. And something that I really picked up on was my leadership qualities. I'm still working on my ability, but I do have a natural ability to lead, and people do naturally want me to lead them. Like they trust my way of thinking, and they trust that I will make decisions for everybody. And it was a really empowering and humbling experience doing the BFU, especially when the family volunteered me to be president, and I'm not the oldest, so it was like, oh, I don't want to step on nobody's toe, but it was the older people that
and it
were
was natural
encouraging
for
me.
her. Yeah, and it was natural, and she was able to lead in a way where she wasn't hurting anybody's feelings, but still be direct. Like, look, this is what needs to happen. And for me, that was hard to kind of step aside and let her or the prior president before her lead, because I'm a kind of like boom, boom, boom type of person. So for
Yeah,
me, it was like I had to learn how to be able to step back and let other people's potential and life shine through. And yeah, so I was the treasurer. I'm always in charge of the money because I don't want to steal from nobody. And so, yeah, it was just a good, humbling experience.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely humbling.
yes. But
And we
what?
experienced some great things along each other's personal journeys. We were all there for your graduation and the twins'
Yes,
graduation.
yep. Yeah, and so that's what I've been doing in my personal life. I've been going to school, y'all, that went and got 4 associate's degrees. But it wasn't like 4 all in one just 2-year period. It was more like picking up where I left off. So, yes, in 2024, I made a 30-year college student. So it took me 30 years to get a 2-year degree. Now, I was raising kids, I was taking classes on and off. Sometimes I'll take some years off, so it wasn't like I've been going there for 30 years. But
Y'all missing all the shade right now, because if you don't follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, we did the suspect challenge.
yes. And she gonna say, suspect been attending the junior college for 30 years.
First of all, okay. I ain't bringing up old stuff. Okay, so
Yeah, so
what
what you
else?
been doing in your personal life?
Personally, I've hit a couple of milestones. I did hit 5 years in my career, and woo-hoo. So 5 years of service. Your girl is a fed. Just so you know. But yeah, I did hit 5 years of service, so that actually was an accomplishment that didn't I didn't look forward to. I wasn't expecting. Like when it came, I didn't know how to feel, but everybody else celebrated it, and it made me feel really happy. Like it made me feel like I accomplished something. And I've hit 8 years in my relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've just been living life and doing a little bit of everything. Y'all didn't see, I went to a concert by myself, which was a big thing. I went on a couple of trips. We've been doing a lot of traveling. So I've really just been living it up personally.
Okay.
Doing everything I want to do. Really, really living my life.
Yeah, and that's what life is about. It's like YouTube is fine and everything, y'all, but life is first. It's like we want to come and share things with y'all because I know people that may have been in college for 30 years and not a doctoral.
This is
But
Betty that y'all see him. Betty. The Betty is her second name, okay?
but besides going to school, so it's taking me a little longer because I'm part time. Because I also work.
And she ain't never had just one job. That lady always got one.
Never. But this time, I really only have one job. But my job required me to travel a lot. So, Y'all, I was out. All I can say is when Google pulled up my travel map, I was all over the place. But I think my favorite places was like Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, okay. I was
Puerto
like, if
Rico
she
is my
say
favorite place.
anything other than Puerto Rico.
I done been to Puerto Rico like 3 times for work, and I had been one time prior. So yeah, I've been, yeah, girl, been traveling. I got the travel bug. I don't like it in the winter. Don't like it in the winter, but yeah, I'm gonna be back at it, y'all.
Yeah, that was what, all of 23. That was mostly the
23
traveling?
and 24.
And 24.
It was prior to that, but it really hit the fan in 23, 24. Yeah. So that's what we've been doing with our personal time. And, so of course it was kind of hard to do YouTube. And I'm on the road, I'm gone. I got a little boo thing.
I ain't want to bust her bubble, but
Yeah, so like I was never home. Just put it like that. I would come home and be there for like maybe a night.
Right.
Sometime I would come in, drop off my dirty clothes, grab more clothes, and be out.
Right.
Out for real.
We have now a more settled schedule. You're not all over the place. I am pretty much working from home like 97% of the time. So I feel like we are at a period where we can bring this back and we can really give it our all and make this thing work, honey. So what are your upcoming goals?
Well, we are on a little break, winter break at school. So I'm still in school, y'all. I'm going to probably be in school forever as a part-time student. So my future goals is just to continue doing school. I mean, if some travel come up,
go take it.
I'm going to take it. Y'all going to see these clips side by side.
Listen,
but we going to bring it.
Nothing stop it. We going to figure it out, plan ahead, do what we can to try to avoid leaving.
Right. Yeah. So even if we got to record in separate places, we gonna still bring y'all the real,
In 2024, I'm sorry to take it back real quick. We did end off the year doing a little challenge. So again, make sure you're following us on all of our socials.
Yes.
But I think that's one of my big things for next year, or for this year, because we are in
2025.
We are here. We have arrived. But I think that is one of my biggest things, aside from my personal development goals, which I feel like I'm constantly growing. Like, that's never going to change. So it's not necessarily like a year goal. That's a lifetime goal. But I definitely want to hit it hard with social media, YouTube, our joint channels, and then we still have our individual channels. So I just want to really, 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 really just give life this year my 100% effort. Like, I really want to be operating at full capacity 95% of the time, maybe 90% of the time. I've been needing breaks. I've been needing a break, child.
Not to mention, I did start an LLC. I have a business called Clearly Conscious. This business is going to be a support service. So I'm a personal assistant, a virtual personal assistant. So, I've been working on that. Even though I started it, I'm getting started. So, I've just been doing my thing,
Yeah, we really have. Yeah. We've just been kind of going for it. And what you all are seeing now is kind of a manifestation of us just going for it. No longer holding back, no longer making excuses, just showing up and showing out.
And just finding what makes us happy. You know what I mean? Like, you can go find a second job. So now we learning that things is not always about the money. It's about what makes you happy. And helping people makes me happy. So why not turn it into a business? Y'all, we renting out this little studio space, and there's other people here. So, we gonna have music sometimes. We might have to pause for calls, or it may be people around our studio space talking, that's picking, so. But we here, that was another accomplishment. This, like she said, this is our studio space. We have a designated place to record, So that's good because, that was kind of a challenge at first, too.
That was a major challenge for us. Like,
Yes.
because, work full time.
Yes.
So that shit is right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
That on top of having to set up every single time and then get presentable and then record and then edit. Like, it was too many steps just to get one video done.
Yep.
So now we're finally, thank you, God, at the point of just getting cute and showing up.
Yes, and that's where we want to be because, we enjoy talking to y'all. Another thing, too, sometimes it as a mother and daughter, it get kind of hard working together. Sometimes our moods may clash or, our vision, should I say, may clash a little. So that's another thing we had to work out because before it's like we had a vision, we believed in the vision, but we just kind of weren't on the same page a little bit. You know what I mean? It was like, we know each other and we are so much alike, but it's like we had to find that common thing, so we had a lot of conversations to, where we see ourselves in the future and our purpose for our channel.
And speaking of the future and what we have coming for the channel, we got some things coming for y'all. First, we are going to be doing a fitness challenge. It won't be a joint fitness challenge. I'm going to be honest with y'all, she didn't want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
She just felt like we're on two different levels.
We are on two different levels. We on two different work schedules. We on two different everythings. We tried doing the gym together, but it didn't work because time-wise, it just didn't. It's like I get off earlier than her, and it just didn't work out. So I just felt like we should be on our separate journeys based on our goals and what we see in fitness for us.
Right. So that is something that we will be diving into more on Thursday because we will be having an actual upload schedule.
Yes, y'all. Look at us. Look at
here, okay? But yes, so you will see us Sundays, 2 p.m.
Pacific Standard Time.
Thank you. And Thursdays, 6 o'clock.
Yes, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We hope that everybody tune in because, this is what it is. Conversation,
And we got a lot more interesting, conversation and topics coming. A lot more activities coming that we'll be sharing, especially a part of, first up, our fitness challenge. But we just wanted to come and just get it done. Get this first video out. And
it's been a long time coming. Like, we've been working on this for a while. At least, 6 months?
Yeah.
At least be 6 months now prior to all the stuff we've done before. And I think the challenge we did the 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
I think that kind of,
yeah.
And I think that, that kind of made it real because that was hard, y'all. That was hard going to work for 8 hours, trying to come back, girl. We was learning dances.
Oh my goodness, the dances. So, first off, the little TikTok dances. When you're watching them, they look very simple, right? Like they're a minute or less, and it's just like a little couple moves. But it's something, a little swag you gotta have to it, or it look ridiculous. But I think we did good.
We did good. We got like 15,000 or views on one of our videos, and it's one of our favorites too. But I think that was probably the hardest.
Oh my gosh, we rehearsed that one over and over and over and over.
Yeah, and it was so easy after we finished, like really.
But with just doing all of that and seeing what we got back, the response that we got back, I think that was also another like energizer. Like, yes, let's keep going. Let's just keep doing this. Like, it was something to motivate, even though we were still pretty highly motivated because we were just now coming back to social media. But I think that seeing how many entries we had in the giveaway, how many people were participating throughout the 12 days, commenting, messaging, DMing, like it was I guess everything we ever wanted. Like,
yeah, it
it
was.
went really well, and that was it was heartwarming. I loved it so much.
So the hard work was worth it because y'all, it's hard like recording every single day. Then, like I said, we'll be fresh off work. Like, okay, what we doing?
Yeah, sometimes we had to think like, okay, so what are we supposed to film tonight?
Right. And people was hitting us up like, you got a video coming? Because it was a secret letter in every video where they had to spell out the phrase. So them people was looking for them videos to come.
And our times were all over the place because we had to learn routines, film routines, edit the video, post the video, and then so that's why we are just wanting to come back.
Yeah.
Settled, just give y'all everything that you deserve.
Everything that we've worked hard for, And another thing is I'm big on responding to posts and, so that's work too, going through all the comments and, responding back, making sure that we're acknowledging, the things that people are saying to us because without y'all, we can't do nothing. You know what I mean? So it was very, very important to me that we respond to all the comments. Yes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even the person that was like, ma'am, can you help me? Why you not paying my bills?
He was harassing us. What's going on? Why aren't you helping me? It is a contest, okay? There are rules you have to follow. You don't. And then they was doing it after the contest.
Yes, but then we had some loyalty up in there too. People was responding to other people's comments, and people was telling us how to block people and block the comments and stuff like that.
We were learning a lot, and we had people looking out for us too. That was another heartwarming thing. Besides the people in our personal life, the people online who were reiterating the rules for us, or don't put letters in the comments.
They were on it.
They were upholding our standards.
They sure were, and I just hope they with us because y'all, we appreciate y'all.
I hope them winners is with us too.
Yes, because we had 3 winners. The first prize was $100, second prize was $75, and the third prize was $50. And we delivered. We delivered.
Got screenshots.
Yeah. Even the ones, some people's like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Can you send it this way? So it was a learning experience as well because, everybody is not uniform. So we was able to accommodate everybody and make sure that we got the prizes out. We made sure we held to the commitment.
Definitely. So now all we have to do is just move forward. And all y'all got to do is comment, subscribe, and show up every week.
Yes.
Twice a week.
Thumbs up, y'all.
Please, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Help us out with the algorithm.
Yes.
And make sure you turn on your post notifications, even though we are going to be on a schedule. You don't want to miss when we upload.
That's right. And then also look out for shorts because we will still be posting on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube shorts. So look out for them shorts. Community post as well,
We ain't going nowhere.
We're here to stay.
We have a studio.
We got a studio.
We're investing.
Right. We're investing. And also, though, I just feel like, a lot of our topics are things that, like we said, we were in a family. Okay, y'all. Lights out.
Now they shut you down, child. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Okay. But we learned, it's a lot of people out there that need to have these conversations that we be having on a regular basis. Yeah.
And I think our perspective is important as Black women, especially with everything that went on in social media in 2024. I think that different voices and different perspectives on the Black women's end need to be heard.
Especially from different generations. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Don't mean to repeat ourselves, but hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, and the notification bell. And we will be bringing videos, and you can be notified every time a video is coming your way.
And until next time,
Cheers to 2025.
See, we're so much alike.
We even laugh alike.